Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Harap Amatasai from the GMS Camp Harlem. Coming at you with another video. First of all, I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, glory, and power to the Most High and His Heavenly Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, to taught me this truth amongst other things. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect and to 144,000. Salutations to the Achaeum pushing his word in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. So I want to make this video about how a wife should be. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach from the Apocrypha, chapter 36, verse 24, and it reads, "He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest." So you see, this is from the old days, but this is the righteous way how it's supposed to be. Because if a man getteth a wife, he beginneth a possession and a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So that's very important, especially in those days where we are now, Achaeum and Aqua, because all that nagging on your head and where were you last night? Where you been? Why'd you come home? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? That's we of the hopeful elect. We already have enough stress on our heads, man. We have we so sick of Esau's the white man system that we not enjoying the life we have as we supposed to. So not supposed to, but as we should, because this is as the book says. Let me get the scripture. The part. Micah. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10, and it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." You see, this is not our rest, Yasha. And even though it's heavily polluted, the food, the air, the water, the television, the system, everything, man. The jabs, everything. When we come home, we want some rest, not rest, but a moment of rest, a moment, just for a moment, and a support from a woman, a real woman needs to stand by her man. Ain't that a song? My mother said it to me, that my father's mother said that "stand by your man." That is a song. I don't know who sang it, but yeah. It's important for a man to have a strong woman beside him, another strong woman in power or in, ruling the house, but basically it's just a strong woman who supports him when the time is right, and not make his head more heavy or his life more difficult. So let's go to another scripture. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 18, and it reads, "And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power, said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." And that's the wife, from the rib. The wife is our rib. And that's how she's supposed to be. Strong, but in a righteous way. And I got scripture for that. The man above. I think I can get it when I type it like this. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3, and it reads, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamasiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamasiach is Yahweh." You see, that's the natural order how it's supposed to be. And these Western women nowadays, they will not accept it. They will not accept this truth, these scriptures. They go to church and they say that they love the Lord, but what the scriptures tells you, Salakia, what the scriptures telling you. If you love me, keep my commandments, and read the scriptures, apply the scriptures to your life. For us men also, it's not only for the woman, it's especially for the men also, because we supposed to teach this word to our fellow Israelites, to the fellow Yasha Allah, and the woman is just there on the side to help us, to back us up, when it's needed. Take care of the household, take care of the children, take care of the man when he come home, give him a massage, and it ain't about like a slave. You ain't no slave or a servant. You are very important as a woman, but you must know the place where Yahweh Bashem Yoshai had the place for you, and that's under the man. But if, of course, it's got to be a man of the Lord who rules in righteousness, who rules the house in righteousness, or try to rule the house in righteousness, because nowadays things is getting way difficult, much difficult than before, and it's getting more difficult also. So you have to, women, you have to support your husband. It's very important. So let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. And it reads, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good, and not evil, all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships, she bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and her portion to her maidens. She considered a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hands to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry, her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when she sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen, she selleth it, and delivered girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come. She opened her mouth up with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well in the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up, and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is in vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. You see, the verse 30, is the one I really like, you know. That's the whole chapter, but this one is it stands out. Favor is this is verse 30. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30, and it reads, Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, she shall be praised. So this is how a woman supposed to be, you know. And back in the days, it was like that. Not all the women, but a lot of women. This is the scriptural woman. This the woman that every man sort of dream of, you know. And Eratasa, we be of the hopeful elect, great millstone members, the Akim, and the two affiliates, and yeah, Eratasa. When we get to the kingdom, we find our women like this, and not only one but more, because when we get to the kingdom, we shall have more women, because we have to multiply and build up the nation. So yeah, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 15, and it reads, She is more precious than rubies, and all the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Again, this, you know, precious is more precious than rubies. You know, rubies are very precious, but a woman that feared the Lord Yahweh Shemashai and is of a good woman for her husband and for her household, she's way more important and more precious than gold and everything, because together you are standing much stronger, especially in the faith, especially when she feared the Lord Yahweh Shemashai also. You know? But this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4, and it reads, A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. So a virtuous woman, let's go to the word virtuous. Adam online. Virtue. I've been searching a lot of stuff lately on the internet, so yeah, sometimes you're forgetting stuff, you know, getting examples, good and bad, to other people, you know, especially for myself also, you know, because I want to be a better person for the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, even though it's very difficult sometimes, not all the time, but most of the time. Yeah, you have to try hard and try harder every day, you know, never give up. And even though when we are feeling weak and not in the spirit, then we have to pray for endurance, and pray for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. And the Most High will give it to you eventually. Maybe not directly at that moment, sometimes, but or most of the time for some people, but sometimes for me. And when it's, you know, the Most High knows when he gives you something. It's not all the time. It's not about you. It's about Yahweh Shemashai. So let's go to the word virtuous. Virtuous, characterized by vigor or strength, full of vitality, also having qualities befitting a knight, valiant, hardy, courageous. Sense is now obsolete. From Old French, virtuous, how do you say it? I don't know. Righteous, potent, of good quality, you see, of good quality. And that's what we need in a woman, and a woman also in a man. That's why we of the hopeful elect, we try to be a man of the Lord. And we are a man of the Lord, but we try to be the best we can do. But it's difficult in this system, in this ESL system. Where was I? Good quality, mighty, valiant, brave, good virtues, moral strength, high character, goodness, manliness. Yeah, that's not for the woman, but valor, man of valor, woman, yeah, valor, word, the word or something. Bravery, courage. So yeah, virtuous is basically is of good quality, mighty, brave, and that's what we need in a woman. So let's go to the next scripture. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 8, and it reads, "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man." And you see, this is how it's supposed to be. And it doesn't mean that you are nothing to the woman. I say this to the woman, to the Aquad. You are nothing, but that means that you have someone on a higher, standing higher in the household, and that's the man. And above the man is Yahweh Shai, and above Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. This is the natural order, and you cannot beat that order. If you beat that order, you will be not happy. You not will be happy because you will go. That's going against the against the scriptures. You don't want to go against Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You lose every time, all the time, forever. So, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 22. "Whoso findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtained favor of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yoshai." So you see, finding a wife, finding a good thing. Basically, you have to have a good wife, and not some street slut that's been with a lot of men. But yeah, this times that where can you find a virgin woman at a good age? They probably are somewhere, but not in this Western society, man. They are hidden gems. So you have to be Indiana Jones, go on that adventure, go into the mystery, and find that woman. But yeah, if it's important to you, of course it is important. But I think now in this time, the scriptures are way more important than chasing women. What a woman got to offer you now in this system, man. The scriptures got it all, and the scriptures give you salvation through Yahweh Shai. These women won't help you get salvation. Not these Western women. These proud chicks, these proud bitches. No, man. This is the book of Micah. Oh no, I already read this. Yeah, so that was the basic scriptures that I want to pull tonight in this video. Here in Holland, it is now. Let me see in the watch. It's 11:21 p.m. So yeah, it's late night. Put the children to bed. They might get a little something at home, and making this video, trying to make videos every day. Of course, sometimes this is not possible, but not possible is also an excuse, because how many hours left you have on the day beside work, sleep, and driving to work and from work, and sometimes you have to not sacrifice, but you have to to put some things before the others, and that's the truth is very important. Only you can save your family, your household, man. That's through Yahweh Bashem Messiah, of course, but it's not like you can chill and then later you can say, okay, let me make a video. That's right, I gotta make this video. No, man, the videos are a priority also, because the scripture also, I got this scripture. First I want to make a video about this one, but maybe I gotta get more info and more knowledge about this situation, of the scripture. So this is the book of John, chapter 21, verse 17, and it reads, He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved, because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahweh said unto him, Feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. That's basically it. Feed my sheep. And that's the feeding. This food, this milk, the honey. This the scriptures. And the sheep, this is the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the elect. So we have to do this work on the daily basis through the internet, through the YouTube or whatever, man. Some brothers doing camp several times a week. We in Holland here, some camps of Holland, they do make more videos from camp videos in the week. So yeah, if it's possible, because not all of us are living together in the same town or same city. So for me, yeah, not possible at the moment, because the other brothers are living 2 hours, some 3 hours away from me. So if you combine that with the job, with your social life, I mean with social life, that you have to eat, you have to do your basic things at home. We also have children, the most of us. So yeah, that's also we have to teach them also the things of Yahweh Hashem Yosai. At least we're trying to. So yeah, but this I hope this video was edifying and exhorting. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory and power to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rukakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well and taught me this truth amongst other things. Shalom and salutations to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect, and salutations to the Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth, and shalom to the Akwat and to the GMS affiliates also. Shalom.